mics, and we are live. You can catch us on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and Twitch. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, though, guys. We'll be right back with you, Howlers. We'll be right back. Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas.
And this is Ambition of Black Cup TV.
And we have a very special returning guest and some new guests on today. So we got the Mike Barron in the house today. What's going on, Mike?
What's up, family?
Welcome back, man.
What up, everybody? Come on now.
What up? What up?
You already know what it is.
Den, man. Welcome
Come
back.
on now.
So why don't you...
we about to go riot.
Yeah, why don't you introduce your boys right here?
Yeah, what up, everybody? So this is Mike B. Right next to my left is Joe De Niro. Joseph Lawson, his government name, by way of
AKA
Phoenix, Arizona,
Chico.
a.k.a. Chico. And this guy got a crazy-ass story. You know, when I get with you, dude, I don't bring you no bullshit.
Yeah.
This dude got a crazy story. He's making about $50,000 a week. So I hit you up, the other week, and I was like, yo, Jacob, you got to get my man on so he can talk his shit. Yeah. And then my other boy right here is Mundir. I've been rocking with him for about 5 years. In fact, he used to work with me when he was in high school. He was making 6 figures when he was in high school. And then I found out he was 17. I'm like, all right, I'm not trying to get sued. His mama got to sign a waiver.
We're talking about parent consent, right?
Yeah, so his mom signed a waiver so he could join, my shit. He did his thing. He left, whatever. It's all good. These two partnered up, man. They're doing like, 100K, 200K a month. So, yeah, man, we here, man.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the den, guys. Why don't you give the audience a little bit more info on you, man?
You want me to get into it?
Get into
what's your story,
you
dog? What's your story?
You do.
All right, man. So check it out. Which camera am I like?
Just flow, man. Because that's gonna be you mostly, but just flow.
Right, cool.
Yeah.
So
the camera will get you.
Yeah, for sure. So basically, man, I come from the straight gutter. People talk about coming from the gutter. I come from the gutter, the real gutter. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I was raised with no father. You know what I'm saying? Last time I see my dad, I was 6 years old. Me and my brother chilling on the porch. SWAT team rolls up, kicks in the door, takes him. Last time I ever seen him, you know what I mean? So we were just in the streets, man. My mom.
Tell him what city.
So I'm from Phoenix, Arizona. Basically, I was actually born here in Cali, San Bernardino. But when I was in 6th grade, my mom, she took us to Phoenix. So when that happened, we kind of cut ties with all family. You know what I'm saying? So when we got to Phoenix, I was 11 years old. We moved into the apartments, the project, you know what I mean? And so right away, right away, we were already little hellions, so it was only natural that we just, attached to the gang and everything, especially with no parental supervision and all that. Dad was gone, no dad. So, mom, she was struggling with her own issues at the time, so, she had her own need for the streets, so to speak, So she was always off doing her thing, even though we were young, we were just with the gang, you know what I'm saying? So we were always in the streets and everything. When I was 12 years old, I was already getting trained by big time gang members, people already been to prison and shit. So me and my brother, rest in peace, he's a year older than me. So when I was 12, he was 13, and we're basically just getting into it, you know what I mean?
Get into the gang life?
Yeah, the gang life and all that, and being represented by the bigger homies in the complex and shit, trying to, putting us on, basically, we were being trained for violence, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was the fucking, the whole aspect of everything, be ready to die for this shit, you know what I mean? Be ready to go out, be violent, hurt people, all this and that. So at that age, you're very influenced. You know what I'm saying? So like, we took that shit serious. You know what I mean? Like we thought that's the way it was supposed to be. Like when you come from where we come from. So,
This is the 90s.
yeah, we're talking. So
So
I'm
yeah, that's the
45
way it was.
Yeah, I'm 45 years old. I was raised in the 80s and 90s. You know, Colors. You know, movies like that. You know,
They're trying to bring that whole gang banging back too right now.
And that was like,
is it?
And ain't even any
Culture will never be the same.
it's not the same.
Nah, hell
You were
no.
involved, the culture will never be the
It'll
same.
never
Nah.
be the same.
Hold on, let me ask you a question. Why do you think that is, though?
It's more style
It's
right
different.
now.
The
It's all
internet.
style.
I got an opinion.
Right now, the reason why I say that it'll never be the same
Yeah.
because right now it's fashionable, it's trendy to be involved in the gang. Back in the 80s and the 90s, when
Right.
people were involved in gangs, it was a
wasn't
different
trendy.
meaning behind
Yeah,
it.
nah.
It wasn't trendy for it.
It was a way to
about, It was
live.
about protection.
Yeah.
It was about bonding with people that you were
Yeah.
able to bond with. It was a different energy in what it was than what it is now. It's so commercial.
No, it's commercial.
It's not the same.
Exactly.
It'll never be
You know,
commercial.
social media switched it up for them because like
Definitely.
now it's just like before like they only saw their
And
hood.
they got no respect right now.
Yeah,
either.
they got no
Nah.
respect.
You talking about the young motherfuckers?
Yeah,
respect.
respect is
Yeah.
a completely
They don't-
different.
So
fucking,
listen,
And they're soft as
concept.
hell.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, so Ambition, how old are you, man?
47.
Okay,
Yeah.
you 40. Oh,
I
damn, you
already
look
knew
good,
it.
man. You got a
Thank you,
motherfucking
sir.
drink on your motherfucking face.
Black don't crack.
I seen the little grays. I knew we were on the
Don't
same
strap.
level.
He
dog,
might-
you
he
know
might-
what
he
I'm
might
saying?
have Botox
Oh, he
and-
know what he's talking about.
Nah, ain't no Botox.
Okay, I'm looking at this motherfucker. He got one crack in his face,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm 47, man.
Okay, you look
Let's
damn good,
go.
bro.
Thank
For
you,
real.
sir. Appreciate you.
Okay, so you 47. Joe, how old are you
I'm
now?
45.
Okay, young
Yeah.
man, how old are you?
21, 22.
Yeah, think about
22.
it.
Yeah, you had
44.
a birthday,
Okay,
baby.
44.
Let's go.
I'm 41, right? Just turned 41. I can't even believe I'm motherfucking landing here, right?
Right.
So I'm 84, right? So I grew up in Section 8 housing for me, and Joe, we want to hear the whole story, but I grew up in Section 8 housing, and I grew up in the hood, right?
Yeah.
So now, when I grew up in the hood, man, it was like kind of two casts in the neighborhood. It was cast that was like outside and cast that wasn't outside.
Yeah.
And I played sports and I played football and I did all the bullshit, but I was outside, right? So now when you go outside, you know, you know the culture and the influence is a motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
And now you got like the OG. I'm like 9 years old and this cat's 16 years old and I think he like God damn near.
Same shit.
You know, go fight that motherfucker. All right, cool. So when we grew up, it was kind of cool to be, you know, tough. It was kind of cool to rep your hood. It was kind of cool to fucking hold that and shit. Don't take nothing from nobody or, you know.
Yeah.
But at the same time too, it was.
Oh, that's-
yeah,
is
put,
that you?
Put that on silent. Whoever.
me.
It's not me.
Hold on, time out.
Oh, I think it's you.
Oh, shit.
My bad, guys. Technical difficulties.
Oh, here it is. Okay,
we
good.
saw
I
it.
got my fucking phone.
Yo, Mike's phone is always ringing.
So watch this. So when I grew up, it was kind of it's like it was the culture because like we grew up, it was like American Me, Don't Be Menace, Boys in the fucking Hood. I was in third grade, and I told my parents to take me to go get actually my mom because I'm from a single mom. She took me to Sam Goody's and I got the Chronic album. What the
Classic.
fuck?
Hell yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
How a third grader know about the Chronic album? And she bought that shit for me, you know. And right now, it's not that cool to be a gangster.
Right.
To me, it's cool to kind of get your bag. So the culture kind of changed.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm hanging out down in fucking Chula Vista and shit. You know, we're in San Diego where all the brown people are at, or Southeast San Diego. And this must have been 10 years ago. It's like Nick Cannon type shit. I go out there, motherfuckers got bleached hair,
Yeah.
motherfuckers out on, you know, breaking and all that bullshit. So the culture changed.
Yeah.
Even in mainstream culture, Snoop was talking about bitches ain't shit but hoes.
Yeah.
You know, so the culture, for me, I just think the culture changed. Anyways.
Well, real
It
quick,
shifted.
Mike,
They are trying to bring it back though. Ever since
coming
Lefty
from, like-
Gunplay and all that. All
coming
that.
from like, cause I'm like in that generation.
What
it is, bro-
generation, man?
He's 22.
Oh,
Just turned.
You gotta look at me. Come on.
so look, so come from that generation.
Put it down, put it
is-
down, like
it is a little different, you know, culture.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's because these days, bro, kids are like being raised in a broken family. So
Man,
instead of like back
motherfuckers
then,
was been raised in a broken family, bro.
Been there,
Go ahead,
saying
let-
it.
but
let's
back
hear it.
then, though,
Let's
like
hear it.
gangs, you know,
Alright, let's
gangs
hear it.
were formed to like create like a community type of
Yeah,
like, you know.
definitely.
Now it's more like over petty shit, and a lot of people
Yeah.
are losing their lives over shit that's not even worth
It's the
going over.
internet when it boils
Internet.
down.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the difference. Internet.
So what I would say
Image.
is, what I would respond to that is,
Image.
for people in your era, I would say, do the homework. Because broken families have been around since the 60s.
What I just said.
Of course.
Broken families have not ever left. And what you guys are experiencing now, you guys are getting the surface level of what a lot of us have dealt with in the 80s, in the 90s, in the early 2000s. For people who had the broken homes, like my mom raised me. It was my mom and my uncles. So my father wasn't around. So I definitely come from a home that was very much so broken. And it was a cycle that continued for a lot of individuals over and over. So what you had was the people in the streets, the people who was like, hey, yo, I got you, don't worry about it. They flashing money. Yep. They got the dope cars.
Yep.
They got the 20-inch IROCs on whatever.
Camaro.
They
got some hoes.
Yeah.
So why we got the Bloods over here though? Why we got the Bloods over here?
Come on, man. Had to.
Hey,
Talk to bro.
I mean, the difference, bro, is like in our generation, people want to be a part of something because they don't really have that at home. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So whatever can boost that image up is like that's like what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Back then it was more like community. Right now it's like, you know, how can I boost my own image to feel good about myself? But then that can get really wicked, if that makes sense.
Definitely.
Well, the moms are too busy doing OnlyFans. Don't got time to watch the kids.
Hey, you know what fucked me up? You know what fucked me up? My dear, how old are you?
22.
Okay, you know what fucked me up, bro? When he's 22, and he got and there's chicks my age.
I got a daughter his age.
That's what I just say.
Yeah.
You know what fucked me up? When I meet a little bro that's like, Mike, I want to be like you. I'm gonna learn to close deals. I'm gonna Lamborghini, all that. I said, cool. What's your get down? And it's just me and my mom. And okay, cool. Let me see your family. I'm like, okay, mom, kind of bad. How old's your mom? How old's your mom? How old's your mom?
You're hired.
Watch it. Watch
Watch
it. How old's your mom? Not him. I ain't saying that. How old's your mom? 39. I said, what?
Like, what?
That shit fucked me up, bro.
Yeah.
Mom 39 years. Mom like 2 years younger than me and shit. And she bad as a motherfucker. She got little ass fucking kids. That shit crazy, bro. Yeah, that shit fucking
Yeah,
weak.
no, I feel you with that shit because I'll be like, these days, I'll be like, damn, see all these youngsters would be like, because I don't know, like, I'm older, but I still feel young, you know what I'm saying? So,
That's how it always works, though, man.
Yeah, like, I still feel like I'm
yeah.
the homie you just chilling with, and then I get all these youngsters around me, you know what I'm saying? And it just feels like I'm just, like, transformed back into time.
I'm gonna fuck her up real quick. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
shit.
So
Let's
look,
go.
bro, why what we need, bro, in our generation, at the end of the day, we look up to like the older homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if y'all are not setting that, like we have our own. The way we
100%.
move is how we move.
Exactly.
But we rely on y'all to like show us.
Oh.
So if y'all are fucking up, so what it is, bro, is basically older homies got to do a little bit better, bro, and like come back to the youth and like, really guide the new generation.
So this is what he's saying. Look,
Hold on.
Let him finish. Let him finish and then jump in.
And he don't know. He don't know we about to jump his ass right now.
let me interpret that for him.
Exclude some people, Holmes, when you're referencing all the older G's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me interpret that for him.
Exclude a couple
Let him go.
homies.
Let me
Let
interpret
been
that.
there right there for
Look
you.
at let me interpret that in some
I
different
think
terms. He
he's
said
just on a different
if
level,
you're gonna invite me into the beef, I'd rather you invite me into a bag. See, 'cause a lot of us invite our friends into the beef and what we got going on.
100%,
But we won't pull these young ones into how to make the money. We'll show them how to get dirt. We'll show them how to get dirty and everything else. We'll show them how to hold a gun.
That is true.
All of it.
The girls.
But
all that
how
shit.
many of us that are here that are showing them how to
I
get the bag
that.
for real?
I get that 100%, but the difference is these two OGs right here been teaching this food how to get the
But
bag.
that's 2 out of 200,000.
No, for
No,
sure.
no,
You
no,
get
no.
it?
I just want to make that
No,
clear.
hold on, time out.
I just
No,
want to
no.
make that clear.
No,
No,
but
no,
he's
hold on,
like
stop.
explaining.
Everybody stop.
You know
Everybody
what I'm
stop.
saying?
That's not
So
the narrative. That's not the
two.
narrative. That's not the
Yeah.
narrative.
That's 2.
And that's
that
rare.
are
And you guys
doing
are
it.
rare.
Yeah.
You guys are
But it's
rare.
rare you
people.
got somebody
You know what I'm saying?
that's going back and they pulling somebody back up with them because, hey, I got my money.
Definitely.
I'm doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Let me show you how to get it because, now everybody's in the mindset of,
Yeah.
I got to sell this game. Nobody sold it to you.
Yeah,
So why the fuck you
exactly.
selling to everybody else?
Right.
Nobody sold you that game, but you want to sell to everybody else for whatever you're doing. Like,
Right.
give somebody the game you got.
Oh,
Take somebody to your wing.
giving it, baby.
Show it to them.
Let's go.
It's not there.
That's real.
That is real.
Yeah.
I like that.
On the whole, yeah, it's not there. We need more motherfuckers like me and Mike to be out there, like, bringing these youngsters in. Because that's like, honestly, that's the whole fucking, like, culture right now.
Let me
With
ask you that.
Holmes, is
I'm gonna
like-
break it down.
Yeah.
What are you teaching him? Break it down, though. Tell me what you're teaching him. Then let's go.
I'm teaching him how to be a real fucking man and how to move, man.
And how you
I'm,
doing that?
I'm teaching him how to move in a room full of vultures, you know what I'm saying? And how to get it right and to stand on his fucking word and be a man, That's basically like, that's what I'm bringing to the table for the youngsters. He brings to the table too. Like, trust me, I don't even know how to use a fucking computer still. I hate that shit. But like,
Joe,
you
just
know
so they know,
what I'm
how many years have you done it in behind bars, man? How many times?
So I've spent 12 years of my life behind bars. Yeah.
The
and-
tattoos on you, that's from prison?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's a couple that, from the streets, like little shit that, you know, but the majority, 90% prison for sure.
What have you learned from being in prison to what you're doing now?
He like Chris Brown. These hoes ain't loyal.
You already know. So basically,
I mean, like in entrepreneurship
no, I
side of
got you.
things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you. So basically, man, a lot of things that I learned in prison, man, is like one thing I tell like my youngsters right now, like Christian and shit
Somebody's
like that.
phone's buzzing. Just click it or turn it. Yeah.
Put it off the table, man. If you keep ringing, bro.
Basically,
You better get us fired, bro.
Yeah.
My sponsor,
These youngsters, man, you gotta teach them.
My sponsorship about to cancel, mother.
Let's go, baby.
It's
We
30
teaching
grand be
right
here,
now.
motherfucker.
We teaching right now. You know what I'm saying?
Show some respect.
But with the
Already
teaching,
coming out.
you got to listen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So he said, "What are you teaching him?"
Yeah, let's go. What are you teaching them?
I mean, I could just tell you, bro. Like one thing Joe has
mic-
taught
mic-
me.
Yeah, let's
One
go.
thing Joe has taught me, bro.
move it
I can
down.
just tell you one thing that Joe has taught me is like how to keep your word and respect, bro. The power of respect. Everything at the end of the day is respect. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's
100%.
really taught me how to like when you say something, bro. Like that's your word, and your word is bond.
And that's crazy because a simple thing that we had no choice but to do, they're having to teach these youngsters that now because there's no respect at all in this game anymore.
It's a different level.
With the little motherfuckers?
No, they
It's
don't.
just-
That's why you got to smash on them when they.
I was gonna
act
tell you.
slow,
That's why you
know?
take him outside to smack him.
What it
motherfucker.
is,
You know what I'm saying?
It's a different concept of respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like when I got out of prison, I struggled for the first couple of years because fucking my respect level's way up here. Like fucking everything's on point. You know what I mean? Everybody does what they say they're gonna do. All that shit. Like nobody cuts motherfuckers off. None of that shit. You know? So like. No, it's just a different level of respect. I think a different concept of it. Because when I got out, like I said, I was struggling with that. Everybody out here thinking they're being respectful. I'm thinking they're being disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think it's just a different concept of respect. Maybe different framework. I was like
Come on,
how we like to put it. You know? So
Come on now.
that's kind of I guess how I feel about that.
Okay.
So tell us a little bit about more. What about you think you're learning from him though? You said respect. What else? What else is he teaching you?
Honestly, bro, how to just be a man. You know what I'm saying? Like I have a father figure, but I would say Joe is a little more. That makes sense. Well, all due
A
respect.
little different. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Mike B? What is he teaching you guys?
So
Mike
I-
is teaching me how to like.
I taught him how to go to TJ and eat a fucking eat an asshole. That's all I taught him.
With
I didn't-
tacos.
I didn't teach him a damn thing.
I mean, honestly, bro,
I didn't
like,
teach him shit.
we wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for Mike. Like
Yeah.
Mike like set that shit up to where now we have a skill set where we could use it and actually make money.
Definitely.
If we never met Mike, we wouldn't even this wouldn't be a reality. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's our foundation,
Yeah.
basically. That's our home base. You know what I mean? That's the big homie that we call when we need some or like, hey, what do we do here? You know what I'm saying? What's next? Like, we came in and then Mike basically mentored me to teach me everything. I'm like a sponge, dog. So like when I learn something or I want to learn something, I'm gonna go on in until I master it. You know what I'm saying? So like no matter what it takes, you know, I'm like determined. So like for me, the way my mind works, if I get a thought to do something, like it'll fucking bug me if I don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that the streets helped you? Okay, like you know how you have loyalty in the streets.
Yeah.
You'll die for the streets, all that, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Do you
that's
think?
different
Do you,
now,
do you
know what I'm
think?
saying?
I know, but do you think that that mentality helped you in business because you're more like like there's rules to this game.
I got something on that.
100%.
I got something on that,
Yeah.
man. So now when I'm dealing with cats, I worked out 4 times last week, so I took my jacket off. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be taking my jacket off. You know, motherfucker, I'm crazy in there. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so one of the most important qualities for me, dude, whoever I fuck with, is loyalty.
100%.
Okay, would y'all agree with that?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Loyalty over skill. Homie.
yeah,
That'll keep you around.
After
like,
that, I want to ask you a question on that.
Loyalty is mandatory.
I want to ask you a question.
Mandatory.
This has gone on
even
the
if you got
podcast.
no skills, I'll find a spot
Yeah,
for you,
yeah,
homie.
yeah.
'cause I know you're
Loyalty is
fucking
everything.
loyal.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know you got something, but I remember like being in these neighborhoods and there'd be like some cats I knew on a different side of town that were kind of like tough with each other. You know, they like boys or whatever, and I would run into them somewhere else, like in a function or whatever, and I'd be with my people, and I'd be like, hey, where's so and so at? They'd be like, oh, that fool, fuck that fool, that fool's a bitch, and I'm like, hold on, what? Like that's your dog. Like I always see you with I always see with
Yeah.
homeboy. I never even the people I run with, bro. That's family. I never even, you know what I'm saying. I never even, you know, if a homie was a bitch, he would never even be on the set. So when I grew up, bro, when I grew up, it was
like that
I
you
was
said that.
I was
That's
always
gonna add to it.
150 proof, and the way I grew up, it was like this. I'm gonna say some shit.
Yeah.
So do you guys know the term when they go like this? Size me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I remember my homeboy, one of my my close friends growing up was Ernbo, and Ernbo was tiny. He must have been like 105 pounds, and Ernbo always had all the girls for whatever reason. He was like
Ernbo.
he like 5'2", but he had all the chicks. And I remember because he had all the chicks, sometimes he'd pull up this other cat's chick. So he got into a lot of static. So he would get into a situation where this fucking 5'11" motherfucker, 180-pound motherfucker would be like, yeah, fuck that, man. I'm going to get at you after high school. I'm like, fuck him. So we were so 150 with the shit where we go down to the park and I'm like, you can't fight my dog because he's like 105 pounds and you're 180 pounds. He's fucking 5'3". You're 6 feet. Size up. Yeah. So I would go fight a motherfucker if that motherfucker's with the shit. I would go fight that cat on the strength of my homie because that's how we grew up. That's how we grew up. So that's not the point. The point is not being hardcore. The point is, like, if you're really hardcore, go fight in the cage.
That's the loyalty right there.
That's the. But what I'm saying is that. So these are certain principles. Like, dog, I'm
you know, even though your boy's fucking down, like he's fighting.
No, he down. He gonna do it. He gonna get beat up though.
Take on whoever, but still, like in your mind, you know, like, hey, this big motherfucker gonna whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? Probably. So like, even though he's down, but I'm
watch this though. Watch this.
Him, you know?
So you know, my company, man, we number 332 fastest growing companies in America, private business.
Let's go.
And you can take that shit to the bank. Yeah. I'm 100%. Like I'm printing money till I'm fucking in the casket. But now. Where I come from, I'm kind of an anomaly because my ambition. So now I grew up on these principles. You don't got to fight a motherfucker. It's like if like loyalty, respect. You keep your word. So now when I went into the business world, those were the characteristics that I was looking for, whether it was fucking Ruli or Omar or John Payne and all that shit. And you know I got a thing I do, man, and I did this with you. I said, find out who's real. Oh. Real don't mean you're fucking Tupac and you're the hardest motherfucker in the streets. Real just means if you're honest, if you got integrity. Real just means if you do what you say. Real means if you just good people. Because we know motherfuckers that are good people, but they ain't really with the bullshit. Yeah. Find out who's real. Number 2, treat them like family. Literally, treat them like family. If you tap me, be like, MB, hey, situation. I'm in San Diego. Oh, what's up, Jacob? I hate to do this to you. What's up, Jacob?
Gotcha.
I need to crash 3 nights. I need to crash a fucking month. It would be nothing. But that invitation is not available to fucking 99.9% of people that I've ever met in my life. Yeah. Find out who's real, treat them like family. Number 3, push to their success. So that's how I operate.
See,
and
this is why I wanted you to meet him. You know why? Because this is the thing.
Now I'm 150 with the bullshit.
We're building a network. I feel like what we're doing here is building a network with people.
Oh, definitely.
And you can expand from that. And that's why I'm like, dude, you need to meet him because
I'm a firm believer. I'm a firm believer in networking, but I don't like one night stand type of networking.
Yeah.
Nah. People, you said one night stand?
That's like
one night stand networking. Because to me, I feel like you're using somebody because you're using them for that particular opportunity. I like building solid networks that turn into family.
Hey, one of Mike's favorite bars is get in the room. Stay in the room. You got to. What I'm saying? Don't just get in the room.
You got to trust the process.
You said one night stand networking. Yeah. Okay, I'm still in that.
I don't like one night stand networking. And when I say that for those out there who don't understand,
I got to comment on that though.
It's those things when you.
I got to comment on it though.
When you're networking for the right now investment.
Yeah.
When you're networking with somebody, you got to go long term.
But fam, you know how many motherfuckers are fake?
A lot.
Majority of the planet.
98%.
Yeah. I was just going to say 98%.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there's a 2%. It's a lot of people on the planet. Yeah. There are 2% who are really genuine.
It's 98%. I would say that.
There's 2% who are really genuine. And they're going to do what they say. They're going to honor their word. They're going to make sure to take care of business. It's people out there that will do that.
Yeah.
But it's rare.
Definitely.
There's no reciprocity in the networking aspect of things.
No.
That's the key word, reciprocity.
And that's the key though, the reciprocity.
Yeah.
So when I go meet some people that I actually fuck with, my thing is not like, what can I take from Jacob? What can I leverage from Jacob? When I meet a solid motherfucker like this, my first inclination is like, how do I serve, bro?
Yeah.
But guess what though? Watch this. So now, here's where I got in trouble. For me, here's where I got in trouble. because I got so much love in my heart. And you know, we don't fuck with everybody. We know there's weird, fake motherfuckers there. This is where I got in trouble though. So now it's like I'm meeting this kid. He bought my shit. I'm mentoring him. I'm grooming him. He wanted to move down to San Diego, and he wanted to like be all he can be. And he's gonna land in San Diego. He's coming in like 3 days. My wife don't even know it yet. He got nowhere to stay. He got 2 days left. He landing tomorrow. That motherfucker still hit me, and I'm just like, damn, is he really coming? Mike, I'm getting the plane. I'll see you at 3 o'clock. So I got to go sell my wife that this little motherfucker's gonna sleep on her couch for 2 weeks. And you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to go. I'm trying to, I'm gonna become a billionaire, man. So like we building right now.
But the same way you said about how
Yeah.
you go into a situation,
Yep.
looking what you can add to something. I think that's how I move with a lot of situations. I'm always looking to see how can I add value to something.
Yep.
I do a lot of things. I wear a lot of hats.
Yeah.
I DJ.
I actually see that in him when he came in here. He was already, how am I going to add to this? Not what can I get from this?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you know why though? You know why though?
And I've had somebody in here that did that, and so
Because
the
you know why,
difference
though?
was
That's
so
the difference.
He-
in
so
success.
evident
he know-
immediately.
No, he know the rules to the game. He know
But
the
that's
principles.
the difference.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
real networking. Because like I said, when I said I cut hair, I'm a barber. I own my own barber shop.
Yeah.
I DJ.
Wear
I
many
do photography.
hats. Yeah.
I do videography.
Yeah.
And I manage an artist.
It's
So I
funny,
do all
we
the
were
different
just
things.
talking about that
I
on
don't
the way
take from
here,
I
dog.
don't take from anybody.
Wear
I'm seeing how
many
can I
hats.
add to
No,
what
no,
is already
but he's
going on.
real because I mean, we're not going to say names, but the
Come
last
on,
person I had, they were trying to take.
Say his fucking name,
So
man.
I didn't feel
Say his
good
name.
about when he came
I feel like
in.
saying his name.
Let's go.
What up, Rico?
Hey, I've said his name on here before.
Hey, but I
This
fuck
ain't
with
my
Rico,
ministry.
man. I fuck with you, Rico. Come on now.
But I look at it like this: when he came in, he was trying to figure out how he's going to add to the team. So that's how he's going to bring value. Because my thing is this: I feel like if you're going to bring value to the team, that means that I don't want to see you go.
Yeah.
Because you're going to take something with you.
Exactly.
But when you can
'Cause you
get rid
gotta
of somebody
replace that,
and you
yeah.
feel better about it,
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Yeah,
That's the problem. You shouldn't. Nobody should leave your team and you feel good about it.
definitely.
People
Or at
don't
least feel-
understand what real networking is.
No,
if
they don't.
if they bring
They don't.
value and they leave, yeah.
Then you're like,
It's
damn, and you feel
normal
a
to
peace,
feel-
like,
yeah,
damn.
you're like, fuck,
even though you had a
I gotta
problem with them,
replace that.
exactly.
You know what I
Even if
mean?
you had a problem with
Yeah.
them, you still like, man, I don't want that dude to leave. Like,
Yeah, because you
like,
got to
damn.
another
Now I got
to
to
take his.
Now someone got to pick up his slack. I
Yeah,
got to pick up his
exactly.
slack because he took a lot off of
Yeah.
me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
that's the way it
Hey.
should be always.
Hey, Joe, show me your receipts real quick, bro. Let these motherfuckers know what time.
All right, so look, we've only been in.
Hold on.
let's show 'em the
This
shit.
is right here, Money Mundir. This is my co-founder.
Indeed.
I'm the founder of Remote
Show 'em your
Riches,
receipts, bro.
co-founder.
Let these
He gonna show you our
listen, time out though.
receipts
Let these
right now,
motherfuckers know,
baby.
like not
50 bands.
not
first
Jacob,
week,
not
60
Ambition. Let
second
you
week. Let's
let the
go.
world know who y'all are,
Show
man.
it at that
go.
camera.
All right, so
Show them
Break it
the
down,
bag you
baby.
grabbing, dog.
Let them know who we are.
All right, so look, my name is Mundir. This is Joe, of course. But we started a business about 3 weeks ago. We've only been in business for 3 weeks.
Show them the bag you getting, dog.
2 weeks
So
full
this
production.
This is one process.
I do this shit so they could buy me dinner tonight. You know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah.
Like,
I told you it was
You
my
know what I'm saying?
turn, dog. I already
What
told
do
you
I
it was
show it,
my
right there?
turn, baby.
Or-
That camera.
No, it's gonna be this one.
That one right there.
Let's show
So
somebody.
to that camera.
So this is a different processor. We started with a different processor in the beginning. So
Let's
we're,
show
we're up
something,
like
baby.
100
We had to
bands.
switch up quick.
That camera right there.
Can they
That
see it?
camera? Zoom. Can you guys zoom in on it?
If you could see the middle bar,
Oh, there it is, right there.
47. So it's basically 50 grand. But
How many
the
days?
processor
This is
takes
50 grand for
that's
last
1
week.
Last
Y'all
week.
made 50 grand last week?
Yeah.
But here's
Okay,
the
y'all
thing,
definitely
here-
owe me a fucking ribeye.
We
Fuck
got
the
you. We
bullshit.
got you. Here's the thing, though,
Shit,
bro.
I done pay for gas.
I got you, baby.
Here's what's
Hey,
different.
can I get a wagyu?
You feel me? You feel me? What's really going on?
Throw it in the
We've
bag.
been in this
you
shit
know
for
what
3
I'm
Y'all-
weeks only.
No, we gonna strip club, man. Y'all gonna.
saying? No, we on now, baby. It's on. Yeah. We ain't
My
playing.
wife about to watch this shit and kill me,
We ain't playing.
and I don't give a fuck.
Wait. So first week, man, we set up with a certain processor, man. You know what I'm saying? And like, so we set everything up, fucking launch this shit. Like
Yeah.
within the first, so the processor we started with, man, they got a fucking like ranking system on their site. You know what I mean? And so they rank all the companies in our industry of the most money made in one day, right?
Yeah.
So the first week, that's why we had to switch processors. We dealt with a lot of bullshit because they're like, who the fuck are these fools? Like, just set up an account fucking 3 days ago. By the morning of
40
the
ba- 40 bands in
yeah,
3 days,
yeah,
type
we're
shit.
40 bands in 3 days. Like, the morning of the fourth day, like I said, they have a ranking system for the most cash collected.
We were number 2.
in one day.
I'm looking at how about much money I made today.
By the morning of 4th day, we were number 2 on their chart, and that's out of 3,700 people. So our first day, we were like 1,800 something. By day 3, we were number 2. First place made 57,000 in one day. We made 22 bands in one day, and then number 3 was 21. So like 3 days.
So Jacob, they get in a little bag, bro. They get a little bag, bro. 40 bands in a week is kind of cool.
Yeah, dude, you guys are killing it, man.
Oh yeah, we're up 108.
I'm just ask where I sign up at.
I was gonna say, I was gonna be like, y'all need a administrative assistant.
You know what I mean?
Don't do no background check, motherfuckers.
I need a tech assistant, baby. I'm hiring.
I do a lot of things. I'm telling you where I sign up at.
Hey, would y'all take me on your team?
Hell yeah.
No.
All day.
He said no, because I'm gonna take your motherfucking job, boy.
Yeah.
Fuck around with me
Mundir's
like that.
on point. Look, that's why I got Mundir right here.
Come on now. So they getting a little bag, Jacob.
Dude,
they getting a bag.
You know what? The chat's not showing. Can you guys show the chat up
Dude,
there?
I've been looking at myself the whole time.
Oh shit, I didn't even
I've been
know.
looking for the chat, and we do have chat up.
Let's see the
But-
chat, man. Let's see the chat.
There it goes.
Where's the chat at?
When you guys want to read the chat off, who's closer right there?
Okay, it's a oh,
Hold on.
where the chat at?
I saw Rico's
Damn,
name
this
when
shit
it
hella
popped up.
sophisticated. Rico popped up. What up, Rico?
Oh, it said Chico.
Chico
No,
runs
I
with
said
the
Rico.
Red
Oh, they know you. They know you. They know you.
Let's go,
They
baby.
said, "What up, Chico?"
Read it. Read their name and then read the whole
yeah.
sentence.
Oh, let's go.
It says OBG 20 G60
Let's get
23. It says Chico runs with the realest gangsters now. His cowboy homies on the west side. He's a solid dude. Keep it up, brother. BG.
BG, let's go, baby.
Okay, and then
That's
Jacob
my
Mallet
boy.
says,
Let's go.
"Keep it up, big dog. Doing great things for sure." Okay,
Yes, sir.
cool.
Yes,
and then
sir.
Anthony, hey,
I just want to say right there, Anthony and Vicenta, that's my brother right there. Like
Okay.
me and
He
that
shares
dude,
IG with his wife.
Yeah, so me and that dude, like
Kevin,
we-
put this on. This your peoples?
So
We live? You
So-
put the link, the live?
I just want to give a big shout out to Anthony, man. This fool, I grew up with him. We're from the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like his brother went in, did 22 years when we were 15. You know what I'm saying? And like this boy right here, he never went to prison, but like he was always with the shits. You know, maybe you could just say he's the lucky one that got away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he's always been right there, man, like holding me down and
Come on now.
and everything. You know what I'm saying? So like that's my brother, man, and I just want a big shout out to Snoop. That's his name, Snoop Dogg. Anthony, let's go, baby. Yeah.
Dude, so I do want to ask a question. I haven't asked you this one yet because I asked a lot of leaders that question.
Yeah.
So would you, and then we're gonna go around the room. I even want to know you because I never even asked you, Ambition. So I want to ask you: would you rather be feared or respected as a business owner or a leader? Period.
That's me?
Yeah, you.
Obviously respected, bro.
Respected.
100%.
Yeah. The fear is easy, bro. Like, come on now.
Definitely.
That is true.
I can go to the liquor store. I can go to the cross street of the liquor store right now, bro, and go to the damn bar over there and start going crazy.
fear's
I
there
get a
without
bar
even
stool, start
doing
smashing
anything,
everybody.
yeah.
But also, like, fear is some type
Hold
of
on, slow
respect.
down, slow down, man. Damn, you don't get, slow down, young boo.
That's Money Mundir, baby. Success loves speed.
You want
know
to
what
be able to come
I'm
back, right?
saying? Success loves speed.
I-
You
you
know
know,
what I'm
I
saying?
know,
Money
you know,
Mundir, baby. Let's get it.
I know, little bro, 5 years. Slow down, my dear.
Yeah.
So, fear is easy, bro. Think about this for a second. So you said fear, respect, right? So like, okay, I got a wife. I'm gonna put fear on her. I got 3 daughters. I got a 14-year-old, 4-year-old, and 1-year-old. I'm gonna put fear on them. I got a business partner. I'm gonna put fear. Come on, bro. Only reason you're gonna use that fucking tactic because you're a bitch ass motherfucker that don't know how to use your fucking mouth, don't know how to use no charisma or no damn persuasion. That's a hoe ass shit. Respect, homie. That's like leadership. That's leadership.
Yeah.
Like let me empower you. Let me acknowledge you. Let me fucking. My wife walks down and been like, damn, I've been with this motherfucker 16 years. He forgot about me because I didn't say shit when I walked out the
Respect
house.
is
Then she
everything.
found my little handwritten note. Respect, bro. Respect over everything.
100%.
Fear ain't shit,
Yeah.
bro. Fear ain't nothing.
Yep.
That's a bitch's game. That's a hoe ass game.
What'd you say? What do you say?
So for me, man,
Mundir, say fear.
Fear.
Respect it. Respect, 100%, man. Where I come from, everything is about respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give respect, you get respect. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of people say, like, hey, you know, like, I'll respect you if you respect me type of shit.
That's how they say it, though.
But where I come from, everybody's a real fucking G. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't like that term, though. You know they say it like this?
And you get it.
Joe, they say that, what they say, respect is not given, it's earned. I don't.
It's different.
I don't like that saying.
It almost
Loyalty.
happens immediately. Like when you shake somebody's hand, you know if you're going to respect him by the
Exactly.
approach.
I respect-
Like you can
Energy,
literally
bro.
see by the
Energy.
approach.
Yeah.
I respect everybody the first time I meet them.
But-
They don't
but-
have to literally earn my respect.
But-
They can lose my respect.
That part.
But-
But fam,
But when I
Yeah.
meet you, you got my respect from the moment
Am-
I
am-
I'ma
ambition,
respect
ambition.
you off
You know,
the
but
top. Yeah,
hold on,
just
time out
don't-
though. Time out. Let me
don't
say
get
something.
an
Let me say
excuse.
something. You know they go like this. Respect is not given, it's earned.
No.
So that means like
It's 'cause you ain't been there.
I'm just at Disneyland with my kids and be like, I don't respect none of y'all motherfuckers because you didn't earn none of this shit. That's
Because you ain't been there.
That's kinda weird to me.
That's weird.
That's like that's all. Extra,
That's
though,
not
bro.
good,
That's
homie.
extra. Like imagine if we all just let with respect from
is
the start
not
as
Yeah.
humans.
given, it's earned. Shut the fuck up,
That's the way
bitch.
it is. Yeah.
Not like imagine if
exactly.
there was a reality to where everybody has the intention to lead with respect, and there wouldn't be this controversy. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
prison. Yeah, there is that.
That's the
reality.
problem.
It's in prison. Yeah.
Okay, well, shit, my
Let's
bad.
go, baby.
There we go.
What about you? What do you
Yeah.
think, man?
For what?
Fear or respect?
Not respect, definitely, but
100%.
all this is extra, bro. Like, I mean, my purpose, bro, is to create a reality to where everybody can just be themselves. Like when you walk into Walmart, everybody got a mask on. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, yeah.
Imagine if everybody was just interacting like human beings.
He said one more.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, my dear, real
Like-
quick, so
like-
motherfuckers know who you are, man. How much money you made on the internet? Keep it real.
I should look. First year working with Mike, bro. I was
Yeah.
17. I did 200 bands in my pocket. First year.
That's $2 million in
This is my
sales,
little homie.
guys.
This is my little dog. He not my employee anymore.
That
he got
means
his own
he
company now.
collected $2 million
Damn.
his
Yeah,
first
that's
year
my
at
little homie.
17 years old.
I was still in high school, all that shit, still, working and shit like that. From there on, still doing like 10, 20K a month consistently. But right now,
You got a
I'm
house
on-
right out of high school. You graduated a month later. Fucking got a Mercedes. And
where I'm
care
at
of the
now, bro,
fam.
I'm about to be doing 100, 200K a month easy.
Oh no,
Little
we're
motherfucker. Little boy.
No.
Hey, Jacob,
hold
you-
on.
Little boy.
I gotta correct that.
Jacob,
Hold on.
little
hold on.
homie.
Hold on. I gotta correct that.
Go ahead, bro.
Right now, the way things are looking, based on data and charts, we're projected for to do 300 a month this
Yup.
month. June.
Hey, come on now.
Let's go.
It's my little bro, man.
No, but for real though, bro, like there needs to be a reality to where people can just all like, you walk into Walmart, you feel at home. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got
Hell
like,
yeah, let's go,
like
baby.
some fucking like they got their own.
This motherfucker love Walmart.
I just
Hey,
like
look.
your analogy.
Hey, look. I know what the fuck I'm gonna get you for your birthday,
Hey,
bro. I'm
Wa-
gonna get you some Walmart
Hey,
slippers, motherfucker.
Walmart, you better
Yeah.
subscribe to us, man.
Alright,
Like,
look,
you better
let's go,
sponsor
baby.
us for that shit.
Monday, we're about to get some Walmart fucking draws for
Still
after knowing
shopping
me
at
6
Walmart.
years.
I
man.
like the way he's just looking at you.
too.
He just
Me too.
Whoa, cause I'm dead ass. Dude. Like,
he's just looking at
Let's
you
go,
like,
baby.
like, you better give me
Walmart.
some underwear from Walmart. You better not
I'm
be
still
lying to
Walmart.
me.
I ain't gonna
He's the
lie.
Walmart- he's the
I ain't
Walmart
gonna lie. I'm
killer.
still Walmart. You know
He's the
what I'm saying?
Walmart killer, bro.
I ain't gonna lie.
What about you, Ambition?
I'm gonna have to say respect, man, because when people fear you, anything you back into a corner, it's gonna have to fight its way out.
Definitely.
It's gonna have to fight its way out at
Yeah.
some point. So when you back an animal, a person, anything into a corner
Laws
out
of
of
the
fear,
universe, baby.
You're gonna
I
backlash on your
promise you.
motherfucking ass.
Laws
at
of the
some point,
universe.
that shit's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of the most dangerous individuals who come against somebody you back
Fear,
into a corner.
fear,
because of
fear, fear ain't. That's not. good.
Respect is what it's about. When somebody respects you, they will unleash everything for you.
In the 90s, what did you guys want though? You know
In the
what I'm
90s,
saying?
fear. Shit.
I was about to say.
Yeah, 90s was
different
fear,
energy.
Yeah,
baby.
in the 90s, it was all fear.
But a true leader,
But they bite you quick. Even
Oh,
if they're
yeah.
afraid of you, they'll bite you.
Oh, yeah.
but a true
You know
leader
what I'm saying?
understood.
Oh, yeah,
But a true
yeah,
leader understood.
yeah.
You could try to have both if you can
Yeah.
do it right.
Exactly.
You get the respect, but you still have people to fear you for sure.
Yeah.
But that's a different game that most people aren't even
Yeah,
into.
and they don't understand it.
So-
It's gone. It's long
So,
gone. you know?
Jacob, how about you?
So, dude, growing up,
He likes
I,
fear.
I wanted people to fear my ass because
He like, bitch, you gonna take this motherfucking sausage? You the fuck I am?
because dude, I had people coming to my house trying to fucking
definitely,
kill
yeah, I
me.
feel you,
Like
yeah.
it was crazy. I
Yeah.
had to like
Oh,
dude, the
fear
school
was
I
the
went
game,
to.
yeah.
I walked in there was like prison. And I had to walk in there and I was like, damn, I'm a little ass kid in freshman year and I had to lay out a junior. And he was beating the shit out of me, but I
Yeah.
got him. I slammed his head into a wall and I ended up laying him out.
Put you on a
murder.
different
And-
level.
Today that's
and
attempted
shit.
murder.
And everybody just kind of left me alone.
after
like
that, yeah, you
and I was
straight.
like, all right, I had to walk.
Yeah.
And my little brother came in. I had to like make sure they didn't mess with him.
Yeah.
I mean, it was was crazy in my school,
Hell
right?
yeah.
But then when I got older,
He fight. He do all that.
Oh,
He
yeah.
do
Oh,
MMA
yeah.
and all the bullshit.
but then when I
Got
stuck
to,
with that.
baby.
I to get into boxing, MMA.
Yeah.
I was doing all that for years, right? He used to see me. He has to come to his shop all beat up, my whole face.
Let's
Come up for a
go.
haircut with black eyes and
Let's
shit.
go.
I was going to work like that and
I
everything.
remember
Like, dude,
visiting my parole officer with a big old fucking like black eye. She's like, "What the fuck happened?" I tried to tell her I got hit with a pipe at work and shit. I was at the club getting jumped and shit.
But it took me a while to realize it's not about fear, it's about respect.
Yep.
100%.
It took me a while to like see that.
Yep.
I was maybe like a little before I started my business, because I'd walk in like trying to get a job, like, but I was like, fuck you better give me this job, like type of attitude. You know what I mean? Like, because I didn't care, I had a skill set, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me that job. And then later on I'm like, nah, but like, Dick, you need to be professional. You need to have respect. People don't even know you can fight. You know, I didn't want people to know I could fight anyway.
No.
Because
The
then
element
I-
of surprise is everything, dog. Yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
100%.
I wanted people to think I couldn't fight.
Yeah.
So I would just destroy them when they come at me.
Yeah.
But then later,
Straight.
That's funny.
dude, I would dress different. I'd be all like, you see my brother with his collar popped.
Oh, yeah.
And everything.
Oh, yeah.
My brother looked like a little sissy, and this fool would just destroy you. You know what I mean?
Fatality.
He would head kick you and
Oh,
make
yeah.
you spin. It was crazy, right?
Oh, I know a few motherfuckers
But-
like that growing up, y'all.
But respect is everything. Like when you mature and you get older, and the world's changed too, though. You know what I'm saying? But even then, if you make somebody, you can have somebody get you out of fear.
Yeah.
They'll get you out of
Oh,
fear.
100%.
But if they
Yeah.
respect you, then
Yeah.
they ain't gonna. You know what I mean? It's
Nah,
different.
it's different,
So
yeah.
he might hit me out of fear. So I
Yeah.
gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
and you might not see it
Yeah.
coming.
Fight
You know
or
what I mean?
flight,
But
yeah.
like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think respect is the way to go.
Definitely, 100%, man, 100%. When you're younger, you might not realize that shit, but as you get older, man, it's like that's the common shit that links us all. You know what I'm saying? Having that respect. The ones that don't have that respect ain't getting in the circle. They're not around. You know what I mean? Because their mindset's in a different place.
And a lot of
You know
youngers
what I'm saying?
youngsters don't have respect. They don't even know what it is. They don't know. They don't even know
Yeah,
that their
yeah.
lack of respect. They don't even know they have that.
Exactly.
Hey,
They just think it's normal not to
No,
shake your
Yeah,
hand.
no.
that-
They
Are we-
know. People know.
Are we talking
what
about
it
him?
is.
Are we talking about him?
People know exactly what it is. People, because I guarantee you, the
They're
same ones that
ignorant.
you say don't know. No. The same ones you say he don't know what it is. I guarantee you, somebody else, a grandfather, they're gonna respect them. But it's who it is. They pick and choose who they're going to have the disrespect with. They know what it is.
All right, that's true.
They know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they'll test other people over others.
But
'Cause
yeah.
my 19-year-old son, he knows what respect is. He was raised with respect. He wasn't raised in the streets. I made sure he knew nothing about the streets. He tried to test me. My father, though, my dad,
Hold on, time out though. What do you mean he tried to test you?
a little talk back, a little,
You,
a little up
you
under.
didn't smack him up?
I took care of business.
Let's go.
we take care of business.
Okay.
I love my
Because I
children.
remember the time when I first challenged my dad.
I love my children with all my heart.
Yeah.
What you won't do is challenge me.
Mhm.
That's what you won't do.
Yeah,
Or get
for
the fuck out.
Because what you have to understand is I'm not one of these motherfuckers on the streets.
Yeah.
I care about you,
That's right.
but I would also let you know that I can hurt you.
Definitely.
That's not something that I ever want to do.
Yes.
But with that, I found out that day how much my son respects my father, and it's respect, and some of it is because of the things that I've done in front of him.
So you said your son respects your father. You're talking about your dad.
Yeah,
Okay.
he respects his pawpaw
Yeah.
to the utmost. If my son is angry at something, there's always one person that can just calm you down. There's always that one person.
Yeah. Yeah.
But everybody respects my dad, so it's a different energy. Everybody respects him. Everybody, his older brothers, his uncles, everybody respects him.
Yeah.
He's that person in the family. He's that matriarch of the family.
There's some bullshit
He's
going
that
on.
patriarch of
What's
the
your dad's
family.
name?
His name is Bobby White.
Okay, so some bullshit. Hey. It's the barbecue and shit. It's the Super Bowl. Somebody acting crazy as fuck, crazy ass cut. Bobby come out there and just call her like,
Instantly,
Yeah.
he's that one person.
yeah,
that-
I got a
that
cat
one
like
person.
that. I got a cat like
That's
that, but
my
he
pops,
not my dad or nothing like that.
Everybody.
One of my OGs though, Caprice. He could disarm anybody.
The level of respect.
We be at the bar and shit, young as fuck. I'd be 26 years old. Everybody ready to go fist fight, throw a motherfucking 8-ball with a fucking Caprice go out there. He just next thing you know, we all having drinks together.
The different. And see, he grew up in Delman Heights.
Where?
Delman Heights, San Bernardino,
I see.
over on the west side. It's a different energy for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it's gang. It's
So everybody
How,
knows.
that's how far from here? 20?
San Bernardino's not far.
Oh, San
20
Bern?
minutes.
Yeah,
San
San
Bern?
Bernardino, yeah.
San
But
Bern.
there's a part in San Bernardino
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just don't go. Like even like tradesmen, like
Until
plumbers
tonight.
don't want to go.
So that's Delman Heights area.
I know a
I
guy
ain't
did
fixing no
plumbing
pipes
went,
over there
and this
for-
dude just got out the car and they just slammed his head into the van immediately.
shit,
Like,
yeah,
he
he's
didn't do
like,
nothing.
I'm out,
He's
yeah.
like, I ain't going back over there to work.
Come on now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's just people know who to respect, and sometimes they'll test you to see where you're at and where you'll go and how far you will go. But they know where to go with it.
Yeah.
They're not stupid. Ain't none of these motherfuckers stupid.
Well,
they
we
get
did-
away with it.
We did our other guest is here right now, but we are going to be coming back because we got the DNR to do. So let's close out. Close out. What do you guys want to say to the camera?
Can I just
Call to action.
I just want to finish just real quick a little bit of my story.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then just kind of get into it. So basically, man, just to kind of sum it up in a nutshell, man.
Hello.
I started doing time when I was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, let's fuck it up. Huh? 12 years old doing time.
When I went in,
I got a 14-year-old,
I
bro.
went at 12 years, and that's crazy because I think about that shit as I watch my kids grow.
You got your son. He'll.
Yeah, I know. He's 15. Man.
So I went in at 12 years old, did 30 days. My first time was out for about a month and a half. Went back from 13 to 14, the whole year. Literally from there was in and out to 17. Got transferred at 17 to adult prison. Went on to do another 8.5, 9 years. Got out at 27.
12 years old, came out in 27.
Damn.
Started having kids.
Sad, bro.
You know, fucking changed my whole perspective. You know what I mean? My loyalty, everything. And then that's when I basically got on my grind, man. And I just want to say that, if I could do this shit, anybody can. You know, I came out of prison with nothing to my name. Not even a family member to let me sleep on their couch. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm super blessed. My family's set up, you know. Sorry about my voice, you know what I'm saying? It's been a long couple days, you know what I'm saying?
I bet.
About this
You're
shit
thinking about Mike
a
B.
voice about
No,
God,
we
you know what I'm saying?
we were smoking all those trees on the way up.
Definitely.
No, I don't. I don't do.
No,
I don't
no.
smoke. I don't do
He really
drugs.
does cocaine, guys.
Yeah.
But
I never done, but I'll do it right now.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So basically, man, I tapped in with Mike, man. That shit just it was a whole different thing. I'm from Phoenix, you know, sitting in at the crib one day, just like everybody else that comes into this industry. I was there sitting on the tapping into the app, getting on the phone, trying to figure the shit out.
Nah, fool. Don't. No.
But I got on board with it, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew I needed to make a difference, you know? And so,
One there.
basically,
This motherfucker, he telling the story of his life. He talking about he have a cigarette on the podcast, bro. That's that young shit.
That's just real, bro.
No,
Well, some
motherfucker.
podcasts
It's
we-
respect over
well,
fucking. We about to whoop your ass when I get out of here. This motherfucker.
He's about to get spanked to put in the corner.
listen.
This was used to be in
showing-
the studio smoking weed and treat everything else.
We
yeah,
all,
so
talk to him real quick.
We gotta
We
let
wrap
him know
up
what it
again.
is. It's just different podcasts, you know what I'm
This
saying?
motherfucker.
But anyways, I learned everything from Mike, man, last year and a half, you know what I'm saying? Fucking learn, master the shit. Our industry's all about duplication, man. If you can come in, learn what the fuck we're teaching you,
Run the play.
you can fucking get rich too, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Ain't nothing to this shit, man. Mike always says this shit is too easy. Never understood that until I really started fucking popping, you know what I mean?
That's real.
Shit too easy, man. So remote riches, baby. Hit us up, shoot us a DM, Joe De Niro 35, shoot a DM if you want to, learn more or just up your
tap in.
game. You know what I'm saying?
Tap on my dog, man.
Yeah, you want
Tap
to
my
change
dog.
your life, tap in, shoot us a DM. What I want to do, man, for the people that tap in within the next 30 days, we want to give them a $2,500 scholarship
Hello.
to our program.
Okay.
We're going to bring them in. We're going to show them love. We're going to hold their hand, man. We're going to get their back. We're going to show them how to fucking get money. We're going to show them how to change their current situation. The only difference between us and them right now is we got the information and they don't. So, come fuck with us. Get the information. Change your fucking life. Tap in. Joe De Niro 35, baby. DM.
Appreciate
Let's
you,
go.
man. Yeah, killing it. Love it, dude. Love it. So our slogan is "Shed the sheep." We're gonna look at the
yeah.
camera on 3, 1, 2, 3. Shed the sheep. I appreciate you guys coming on, man.
Let's go.
Mike B will be back on for the
Yes, sir.
DNR.
Oh,
We're
we'll
about
be
to
here.
kill
I'm
this
about to
shit.
go crazy.
We're going to go back.
Don't forget to like
Talk
and
these
subscribe.
motherfuckers.
We appreciate you
We're
guys
gonna tear
watching.
this shit up.
Howls over Baaz. I'm Jacob Casas.
This is ambition.
Gotta shoot you guys' names.
Mike B in the
Moon
motherfucking building.
And we are out. Peace.
Yeah.